In this short video, I want to talk about how you find information on historical prices. As you can see, I have loaded up finance.yahoo.com, and in this particular company or in this particular website, you can get information from a variety of for a variety of different companies, indexes, etc. So let's just jump right into it. What you want to do when you log in here is you want to find into or find the box, the quote lookup box. So for this quote lookup box, you need the ticker symbol for your company. If you don't know what that ticker symbol is, you can't just start by printing the name of the company or typing the name of the company. So I want to find out something about Disney. So I go in DIS. And you can see that as I type it, the symbol or the name of the company comes up. But I could just as well, if I wanted to find something about Microsoft, and I knew its code, its ticker symbol, it's MSFT, that comes up as well. So you can work either with the name of the company or with the ticker symbol in order to get to data. So let's go back to Disney. We want to look up Disney. And when you find the company, it sends you to their site. Each company has its own website, if you will, within this Yahoo Finance application, if you will. So we'll let it work for a second or two. And here you can see we come up with Disney. Now this site has changed over time. So there are lots of things that you can find relating to your corporation. And I must tell you that they have from, most recently, they've changed this format. For this particular exercise, we want to understand how do you download historical data. Once you get to your company, there is a link that says historical data. So you will click on that link. I'm waiting for it to complete its download cycle. Once you click on that link, again, I'm on a little bit of a slower website link here, if you will. So it's taking a little extra time to download. One of the things that you can see is you can see that there is information about the company, right? So there's financial information provided. And now we were waiting for that picture to load. Now we go to historical data. Again, it will take a second or two for that to download. One of the things about these websites is that you really don't have to do much due diligence with respect to accuracy. The data that you see within a certain time period is going to be very close to accurate. There shouldn't be too much revision necessary from time to time. Again, I'm still waiting for this to download. So here we go. Now we're at the website. Now we're at the place where you can choose the type of information that you would like to get from the company. And again, it's still coming up. Okay, so here I am. I now can start choosing things. You can choose a time frame, and you can also choose things like historical prices, and you can choose frequency. So let's say I would like to have some information on for a particular time frame. So you can choose here what you want. I want 5 years of data. So you just find the 5 years, click in 5 years, and you're done. So it should go back, if you know, here's the date for our time frame. So there's a 5 years. What would I like to do? I would like to have monthly information. So when you click on the download drop, you click monthly. Of course, it takes a second for it to load because it's a slow connection. And now what do you want? Do you want historical prices? Well, that's what we want to start with. So you click on apply. And all of the prices on a monthly basis will show up for the last 5 years. So as we scroll down, you can start to see that they are on a monthly basis. Now sometimes there's duplicates because there are dividends that are paid, but we really just want to know the monthly prices, right? This should show us monthly prices for this particular stock under historical prices. The other thing that you can do then, of course, is you can download this data. And if you click download, it will, just like any other place where you go to download, it's going to download a version of this to your desktop that you can then use to analyze the data, which of course is what you're going to do for the exercises that I want you to do. You can also do this with respect to dividends. So you can look at dividends only. Again, we want 5 years, monthly information, and again, we're going to do apply. And here then you will find, when it's done, it will spit out the dividends paid on a monthly basis for the time frame that you'd selected. Again, when this pops up, you will also see that you will have an opportunity to download this data. Now, when we talk about dividends, you can see the dividends here are listed. 78 cents was the dividend that was paid on 2016, July 7th. So these are the dividends that are ultimately paid throughout this time frame. And as you can see here, it appears that Disney only pays dividends twice a year. So when you're asked to provide this information, you need to look at how the information you have, the data, and the information, how it needs to be input into the system. And again, the system, when I talk about that, I'm talking about the assignments. And when you actually see the assignments where we put this information into tabular form, you'll see how that works a little easier. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some idea about how to get this information so that we can start to then apply it. Hopefully there are no other questions, and then we can move on.